Hello folks and welcome back to Stellaris. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host. Now I have an interesting thing here. I have been asked if the Zemmerpucks up here, where are they? There they are. These guys want to go to war with these dudes. Sure, great, fine, whatever. Why do I care? Except that for some reason that I do not even vaguely understand, apparently I have a vote on what they go to war with. I don't know why, but I do. Makes no sense to me. Because if we look at them, we have no alliance. Not at all. Oh, okay, good. I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to... save the game. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And I mean... I don't know. Apparently... I don't understand at all. I'm gonna vote yes, I guess. Why I have a vote in this in any way, shape, or form, I don't know. This is the faction that I did talk to earlier. Basically, was just like, yeah, let's be friends. They said no because they're basically too far away from me. It's not because they don't dislike me, it's just that, oh, you're too far away, we don't really care. Except this. So, I'm very confused. But yeah, we'll say yes, just because it'll break up the, plus weaken the Moj Huxgen, who have grown quite significantly strong. They did go to war with Istran, who used to be allied with the Penthulans, and took a good slice of their territory, as you can see. Not that big a deal in and of itself, but the fact that they managed to do that, because the Istrans had been pretty strong, makes them very dangerous. They're also one of the largest empires around, as are the Zemmerpucks. So basically them pounding on each other will weaken them both. Not that it really matters too much to me at the moment, but well, we agreed to support declared war. So hey. I don't understand. I don't understand at all why this has occurred. It's also hilarious to me that they're just trying to liberate a whole bunch of planets. They're not trying to actually take a bunch of territory. They're trying to liberate a bunch of planets for absolutely no reason. Yeah. What? Don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why I have a say in this. I'm gonna reload because I don't want to get involved. Whatever the hell's going on up there. I have no idea. No idea what just happened. Oh. Did you... Huh? What just happened? Did I not? Did I not I'm really confused. Very, very confused. Because now they don't have the war declaration out at all. So I don't have any say in it this time. And they're also not in a war with them, so it's basically like I said no. I don't understand what just happened. I don't understand what just happened at all. Oh well, doesn't really matter. We're gonna go with the war with the Nhaar now, and we're going to wipe them the fuck out. So that's what I was about to do before I was unceremoniously, for no real reason, interrupted by that. No idea what the hell's going on there. I'm really confused. Whatever. It's fine. He's fine. We're about to finish that, and that gives me enough. I'm putting 3 of the Zeus class that we designed last episode into each and every one of the fleets. Basically just to give them a little bit extra firepower. The Zeus are pretty damn good for a little small ship, so I figured, you know, why not? It could be useful. You will see I am getting pretty low on what we're making on energy credit wise, and when we go to war, that's probably going to drop. So, could be fine, could be in trouble. I guess we will find out shortly. We'll wait for these 2 forces to link up. Not that it really, really matters, but I don't want them flying around by themselves, really. The Penthulans are also amassing their fleets on my border again. I don't know why. They kind of skedaddled away when I went to war with them last time, but they apparently have returned. Why have they returned? I don't know. But apparently they have. Not super happy about it. Not super happy about it at all. That said, I guess it doesn't really, really matter. I do have a military station being built there. I built a new fortress class, actually a couple of fortress class defense stations. Designed a few. We've got the Thunder, which is of course all arc emitters, and shit tons of shields, and quite a bit of armor. These things are huge, by the way. And then we have this, which is a ridiculous amount of bombers, huge amount of armor, a lot of shields, and not too much in the way of power, because it doesn't, the fighters don't require that much in the way of power in comparison to what this guy does. So, pretty good, pretty good. I'm mostly building just Thunders because these will just lay waste to any enemy fleet that tries to enter the system at quite a significant range. And I'm basically about to go jump in here and kick these guys' ass. So we're about to see how well that does, or perhaps does not, go.
Construction complete.
I doubt that they will be able to do a whole lot to me here. I really do. I might be proven very, very wrong, but I really doubt that they are going to be able to put up any real significant amount of resistance, because they just don't have the
system survey complete.
They just don't have the firepower that they're going to need to
research complete.
Really be able to fight me. So I'm not really that concerned. This guy is doing surveys up here in their territory, because eventually we intend to take all of it. Obviously. That may take a while, but, you know, eventually it'll happen. I mean, I don't really know what I want to do here, because none of these are really that useful. I guess we can take... fleet capacity. I mean, we are a long ways from actually using up all of our fleet capacity, so it doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I also need a guy with military theory, a researcher with that. Yeah, what the fuck? Now we're being asked if I want to declare war, if I want these guys to declare war. Wants to declare war against the Undir Commonwealth. What? I don't... Why am I being asked these questions? Oh, that was weird. Game just, like, freaked the fuck out there. What? I don't understand why I'm being asked these questions. These questions do not make any sense to me. Because I do not have... I'm not in an alliance with any of these people. Why am I being asked? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand. I really don't. Potential range of war score cost for this goal. Vassalize these guys. Okay. I could vassalize the Avabians, apparently. And actually, you know what? If I vassalize these good dudes... I'm wondering if I vassalize them. Because if a vassal, you can make them join you. Like, you can force them to join you, whether they want to or not. Like, if I come into these guys, we can go to integrate subject and force them into joining me. So if I vassalized them, the Avabians, I would be able to force them to join me eventually. Which makes me wonder if that might not be a bad idea. Or if that might not be a good idea, rather. Rather than... So I don't know what the hell this war score range is about. Oh, I guess it depends on who it goes to? It doesn't make any sense. Is it based on, like, distance? I don't understand. Don't get it. But let's see. If we took that one, 31. I'm trying to see if it's cheaper to vassalize these guys and then absorb them that way than to just take their territory normally. I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is. I wouldn't be able to take all their territory from them. I don't think. Pretty sure I can't take all of their territory from them under normal circumstances, but if I force them... Ooh, excuse me. Very late for me. I actually should probably be in bed, but oh well. I'm not, so. I kind of want to just do that, but the problem is I really wanted to take their territory from them. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna vassalize these guys. I'm gonna force them to join me, and then we'll take some territory, like Kajam, maybe. I only have 12 to work with, so... something that I can take for cheap. Rebellious. It's like on the opposite side of the fucking territory. Aludra. I don't even know where that is. There it is. Too far away. Zigar, too far away. Darabius. That one's a possibility. And Sargas. Alright, I want Sargas. War score cost 100. Oh, maybe this is what happened. Fight attackers. Yeah, that might be what's going on. They might be inviting me to join them in their war. That might be what's happening. The problem is, if that is what's happening, I don't know why I don't get to pick my war goals. Because it's not giving me an option to actually pick anything. Okay, so they do immediately disappear. Alright, that's kind of what I figured would happen, but I wasn't sure. So let me check this here. Let me check this. I guess they're giving me the option because they're trying to give me a planet. They're inviting me basically to join their fight in exchange for a planet out of it. That one right there. Oops. Well, it's not a bad planet. It's not completely terrible anyway. It's not great, but it's not totally atrocious. I mean, I'm still gonna say no, because I don't really want to help you in that particular situation. But I'm guessing that must be what's happening, because if it's not, I have no idea what's happening. So I am assuming that that must be what is occurring there. Alright, so you guys have a lot of fucking ships there, actually. You actually have quite a few ships. Quite a few ships indeed. Oh, where did I fuck up here? Oh no. Did I not fuck up? Oh, I did fuck up. Damn it. I don't remember where you were going now. To you, I guess. Group in Balfour. Merge with them. Alright. Who knows what exactly they're gonna do, but we are moving in. With some ultimately pretty overwhelming numbers of amount of firepower, really. All things considered. They don't have...
Hostile fleet engaged.
They do not have a whole lot in the way of firepower to really contend with what I've thrown at them. They really don't. Oh, you guys are fucked. Where's that at? Yeah. Yeah, that has to be it. They have to be asking me. Oh, interesting. Istran and Zemmerpuck just did their thing, so they, if the Moji goes to war with Istran, they're gonna go to war as well. Can I just, like, not vote? If I vote yes, it's gonna go through. What the fuck is that?
Station under attack.
Oh,
Construction ship under attack.
Pretty sure that's a glitch.
Evading hostile fleet. Hostile fleet engaged.
Hope that's a
Station
glitch.
under attack.
Because if it's not, that's gonna be a problem. What? Evading hostile fleet. Where are you invading? Evading? Oh. The fuck? Why are you not doing anything? Whatever. You're silly. You're silly. Alright, so we are hitting all of their systems here. You are blowing the hell out of the wormhole station. Let's go ahead and find the invasion fleet. We'll just go in and hit Sargus.
Situation log updated.
Where's their fleet at? Oh, their fleet is still here. Are they engaging us? No, they're leaving. No, they're leaving.
Situation log updated. Science ship under attack.
Most unfortunate. Not unsurprising, but unfortunate. Nevertheless. So we have a science ship under attack, apparently, somewhere. That's just one of my fleets, Wreck and Face. You guys Wreck and Face. Them losing very badly. Oops. There we go, this guy. What?
Station under attack.
There was no science ship under attack anywhere. I don't know what the hell you're on about. But apparently you're an idiot. Apparently you are an idiot.
Situation log updated. System survey complete.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know one thing. We are demolishing these guys very quickly. That's for damn sure.
Situation log updated.
I intend to try to make this as quick as possible. Are you guys gonna actually engage?
Situation
are you intending to
updated.
fight me?
Station under attack.
Not only are you
Construction
intending
ship
to fight me,
under
you
attack.
are fighting me. Alright. Okay. Do I have another fleet somewhere? Because I don't want to...
Hostile fleet engaged. Evading hostile fleet.
I don't want to... Hold on. Don't jump out, because they are moving in with a bunch of shit.
Hostile fleet engaged.
They're moving in with a bunch of stuff, so I don't want you to engage.
Situation log updated.
Just yet, at least.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Actually, I don't necessarily want to do much damage to the Avabians, if I can help it, so don't actually attack them. Because I want them to come in, if at all possible anyway. I would prefer for them to come in without having taken too much damage. Limited things I could really do about that at the end of the day,
Hostile
but
fleet engaged.
you know, the more
Hostile fleet engaged.
the more I can do with it, the better. Okay, so we are... Oh, they are sending a lot of force against me there. Okay. Okay. Alright, they're leaving, so... Forget you. Get up there. They have warped in a very sizable amount of their firepower into the system. I don't know how much firepower we can really do against them either. Look at all just the ridiculous amount of missiles and fighters and all the crazy shit flying back and forth. Well, I've definitely done a lot more damage. We need another fleet here, though, because we cannot win this. We are not going to win this if we don't get a fleet up here. If we don't get some reinforcements up here, we are not going to win that fight. And frankly, we need to win that fight, so... You guys should... Hopefully you'll land... The good thing is you'll basically jump right on top of their fleet. I don't know how much damage we're actually going to take here, though, is the thing. Because they are doing quite a substantial volume of damage to us. Jesus. All these little ships.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, you jumped in and immediately started fighting. Oh no, they started fighting you. I don't think you guys are fighting yet. Don't think you guys are fighting yet. No, you're not. Well, that's a problem. Really need you to start shooting, guys. Like, immediately.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation updated.
There we go. Finally.
Hostile fleet
Finally
engaged.
shooting. And you're losing ships, though, like crazy, trying to engage these guys. I think we're winning, but we are definitely taking more damage than I really had wanted to take. There's not much we can do about that, though, so it's kind of whatever, but what the fuck are you doing? You seriously came up and engaged? Are you retarded? You must be bloody stupid. Or you just, you know, are too idiotic to realize what you're flying into there. Apparently. Apparently you're just too idiotic to know what you're doing. That's all. Oh, actually, enter orbit. You all need to move up and engage on that place. Science ship was leaving, science ship was leaving, whatever. Don't really care. Don't think that they have entered my space at all, because we are we've pretty much been able to shut them down as far as their ability to try to enter my area. Migration treaty. Ooh, an election. Need to make sure that we select the right guy here. Is anyone else that we can select that would have something more useful? Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, that's actually very few in the way of things. Does that mean that we have... Jesus. Close that tab. Does that mean we have less factions now? Oh yeah. Got a lot less factions. Or at least they're not as powerful anymore. Not necessarily less of them, but they are not powerful at all anymore. This is the only faction that actually has any support at this point. And they're losing support pretty quick from the looks of it. So that's good. Alright, so just blew them up. Blew them up. Engaged, but didn't blow anything up because they ran the fuck away, as they should. Ran the fuck away. You know what, we can deal with all that later, but I really need you guys to... Oh, damn it. Fucking engaged with stupid shit. Fine. Alright, so this is the fight. This is the fight that may decide the entire war here. Because this is a significant chunk of their military might. And we are, like, on top of them with this fleet. Which is actually not good for us. It's actually better for them. Because most of my weapons are long range. So it's actually hurting me more to be this close to them than it's hurting them to be this close to me. Not that it really
Situation
matters at the end of the day,
hostile
but...
fleet engaged. Situation log
Ooh, man,
updated.
you've been very badly damaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Well, we are winning, but wow. They are taking a lot more of my ships with them than I was expecting. Can't lie. They're doing a lot more damage to me than I was really anticipating. I wanted to look at their ships, but I can't.
Situation log
It's
updated.
just obnoxious. They still got a couple of big battleships. It's their battleships that are
Situation log
tearing me up here.
updated.
These battleships are definitely doing some damage to me. Well, they're fucked now, but
Situation log
they're
updated.
finally dying,
Situation
so
log updated.
now you're fucked, but
Situation log updated.
you don't have the numbers anymore to absorb the damage that I can put out, but
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Construction complete. Situation
surprised
log
you haven't
updated.
run,
System survey complete.
because you really fucking should have.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
And you're all dead. Alright, what was this? It was a fight. It was a fight in the Korgus system. Oh, so that was down there. Okay. Well, that was blowing up like half of their transport fleet. So that was the end of that. System fully surveyed. Let's go take a look at that real quick before we investigate what all damage we just took, because it was a lot. Unfortunately. Did you ask me again? No, dumbass. I'm not going to... No. Go away. Do your own shit. I don't want any. I don't bloody want any. Fully surveyed. Oh, right. Alright, so now we've got... You were not involved. Well, you were involved, but not really. This lets me see what all they had, though. 3 battleships, 5 cruisers. At least at the time of you joining them, anyway. Damn it, that wasn't a Vabian fleet. It means that we destroyed most of our potential future allies. Oh well. Crap. 7 cruisers, 3 destroyers. Gone from the 3rd fleet. That's not good. Of course, when you consider how much damage we did to them, it's obvious that this fleet setup is very powerful. That these ships that I have built are definitely the superior ships. Because wow, the massive number of ships that we just fought. All right, so 7 cruisers and 3 destroyers. Means Dawnlight has 7 cruisers to rebuild, and they were almost certainly all of that. And then 3 destroyers that could only be the or at least the only destroyers that I care about would be Zeus's. So alright, so that's that. You didn't lose anything because you joined late. Whew. Man, all my corvettes got demolished. 1 cruiser. Alright, so you lost all of your destroyers. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Really? Alright. There goes all my money. Damn, that was a lot of... Okay. Well then. We'll build the Reaper that you lost. We didn't lose any battleships, which is good. We lost nothing but the lighter ships. It's expensive to replace all of those, but not that big a deal because I can build a shit ton of them for pretty cheap at the end of the day. Losing all the Corvettes was actually kind of nasty, though. Because that was 24 Corvettes. Holy shit. 6, 7, 8. Alright, well, good. Well, like I said, that was probably pretty much decided the war right there, though, because that was the vast majority of their fleet. You have a Concordia class? You do, okay. Alright, well, you can go somewhere else. Go over there. Alright, well, that was the majority of their firepower, so they are going to be in trouble now. Pretty much regardless, because they just can no longer...
Station under attack.
They no longer have the force to actually accomplish anything at this point. So I have pretty effectively shut down their ability to beat me. Not that they really had much of a chance to beat me anyway, but that pretty much ended their ability to do much.
Fleet engaged.
So while they're still, alive, they won't be for long. And now it's just a matter of invading and destroying their...
Fleet engaged.
Just a matter of engaging and destroying their planets now. And then we'll be good to go.
Situation log updated.
Alright, you can land. I did not realize that I still had a bunch of ships that were a bunch of forces that were damaged. I guess I never bothered to repair them all after the last war.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not that it's going to make that much difference at the end of the day. We'll pretty effectively wipe the floor with them, but irregardless of anything, really.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, so there's one planet. One planet down. Alright, we gotta wait for you to replenish.
Situation log updated.
As soon as you all are good to go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Embark. I do need to replenish you guys because you have
Hostile
been
fleet engaged.
pretty heavily damaged, so we need to repair the fleet or the invasion forces.
Situation log updated. Hostile
They have
fleet
all
engaged.
been pretty heavily hurt.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Also, I swear that was a lot less,
Situation log updated.
something's coming through. Oh. Oh, are you actually sending invasion forces to try to retake my planet? How amusing.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Pretty sure we're not in any real danger here. Well, our allies actually have not too bad of fleets these days. All things considered. I mean, they ain't shit compared to what I've got, but you know, it's not too terrible.
Situation log updated.
Not too terrible. You can embark. And then you can land the rest of your forces.
Situation log updated.